Greetings and welcome to the broadcast. I'm your host. We're going to take a look at a new Twitter alternative called Gab. Here's one of the logos right here. It's kind of in a state of flux. Here's another logo they've got going on. What you do is you sign up, and a little later you'll receive an email like this with Eleanor's name on it that says you're now ready to go. You sign up, as one might expect. Now, I purposely botched this to simulate an old-timer goofing around. It says the user format is invalid, to see how stable it was. And it did a real good job of coming back. I messed around with the passwords here so they wouldn't match, and pretty straightforward. Now, unfortunately, they bill themselves as a social alternative. If you look at the fine print, they reserve the right to change things, to lock you out, and without your permission to change content. That's a real bad thing. But you know what? What are you going to do? We all do this, don't we? You go down, you click, okay, I accept the agreements. A Susan Komen in pink kind of tablet button, another Susan Komen in pink, continue, and you're there. Now, see this little green icon up there? If you get in trouble, click that green icon during this setup, and that'll help you a little bit. Well, this is about the size of the dialog boxes once you get in. The GIF thing wasn't working. This is kind of a pre-production thing I'm looking at here. I'm just sharing it with you. Here's how the so-called tweets or the Gibs will look. Now, unfortunately, they put on some verbiage here about burning books. I didn't appreciate that. But they're kind of in a state of flux. Gab.ai says, now here's the format. Now, they're taking some great liberties. They've got a John Podesta thing. It's kind of supposed to be kind of funny about his sexual escapades and his children's little boy problem they talk about. But anyway, it's kind of a heavy politicized. Now, here's where it looked a lot of pink. Pink ink is all over the place in this thing. Photographs, this Yahoo photograph is about as big as most of them are at this time. Now, here's a bunch of logos I found if you guys want to keep your eyes open, if you're thinking about signing up. Unfortunately, they got their hand out in their pocket here. They're trying to solicit money. This is not good if you're trying to get big corporations to help bankroll you to have your hand out like this. But again, this is kind of the things they do. Got some more pink to get inside, the pink dialog box to get in, and we're going to go ahead and continue. Now, when you look at this thing, it's a work in progress, but they're trying hard. There's a lot of social angst. I mean, just not venom, but you'll see if you get on there. Now, this thing here is called open notifications. I'm going to show you how to navigate around here a little bit. And once we get past logging in and everything, there's little tiny icons. Remember that little frog in the upper left-hand corner? Oh, this thing here. If you want to find out more about this, just go wiki it like this here. You go to Wikipedia, and it's going to show you an updated, what I'm giving you right here is just a brief, not even a tutorial, just kind of a preview to let the folks out there see what it's all about. Here I cut some of these. They're not clear because I cut them right off the site. This has changed a little bit here. They're trying to give you some information. The window's going to pop up. It doesn't really do it like this, but they're trying. You can see that the wheels are turning. And here's kind of a sense of what didn't work out so very good for me on the test account that I did for purposes here. Now, when you go to Google, go ahead and Google it right now, or go over here to YouTube. I mean, it's a big thing. It's starting to get momentum, this Gab thing is. The Twitter face, the message face is something that takes a little getting used to. Here, this shows right here. Here's the font. Here's the kind of the presentation. Now, I'm going to go through here a little bit of Google just to let you see how this social media kind of an aftermath. And free, there's kind of like, let's be safe and us against them, harassment, Twitter's getting us and all this, that, and the other. Now, I tried to put a photograph in here. I finally got it in just to show you what it was like. It screwed up a couple times. It froze twice doing this. Again, it's kind of new. It's free. I just want to kind of show you what it's like. Upper left corner, see that little frog up there? Upper right corner, see that red thing? Just to the left of the frog, you click that little miniature icon, this thing pops up. And it's kind of, you click the icon next to it, and this thing pops up. They're trying to feed you some tweets, or Gabs, as they call it. You click the next icon, and this thing pops up. And so this is where it's at now. It may be, again, as I say, a work in progress. Here's the search bar when you click the search icon. So this will give you some, and over on the right, if you click that red one, it takes you back to your house or your Gabville or whatever it's called. They call it postings or news posts. Well, folks, that's it. Hey, take care. Lord bless you. Glad you could stop by here. Let me know if you know anything new about Gab. And it does seem to be making some great inroads with Twitter, although don't hold your breath to say that they'll never change any content or perform a censorship mishap like Twitter did. Take care. Bye for now.